Hello, monsters of man, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 in part 5. My Teclis campaign, where last time we beat up a parrot and we came under attack by a mummy. So we need to push that back. I've never, you know what? Cetra never usually does very well. Usually he just gets his arse handed to him, but he's here now. Look at this. So we need to get Teclis to land here. Hemorrhoid. Ideally, we would get some better units, and we will one day, but that is not this day. Also, I remember, I'm saving pennies, aren't I? I did remember. I did. So well done me. A little pat on the back there, I think, for me. A little pat on the heads. Well done me for remembering stuff I said I'd do the other day. It's not usually how that works. Okay, let us land there. The replenishment. Hemorrhoid, you just stand guard. We're continuing to save because in one turn we can upgrade that one. Very exciting. Also, nope, not right. Nope, this one. This one. So we're going to go for Unleash the Winds. Oh, so we get more power recharge rate, reserves per second, and it decreases cooldowns, but it does affect everyone. But I'll take that. So we'll grab that one too. So I'm assuming we can confederate. Control over counter, but greatly reduces the cost of unite. Okay, so we could basically confederate everyone. I don't know if we get like bonuses from doing that. Whether we just confederate them. It does cost a lot of it does cost an awful lot of grandeur. I don't think that's going to look likely until the end game when we've got some buildings that provide it. Which, you know what, actually seems well balanced. I genuinely think they've done a fantastic job on this mod. I mean, the bonuses aren't amazing. I think there's definitely ones in the Chaos Dwarf Council where you think I need that. A lot of these ones seem a little bit underpowered. I potentially like tune them up a little bit, make them a little bit more interesting. But other than that, I mean, they're it's very good. Just very polished. I mean, the modders really have done so much for Total War Warhammer.
Teclis.
Let us move. We're on the move.
Led by the winds.
Indeed. Okay, we've got enough money to upgrade you. That's going to take 6 turns, but I think well worth it. My only slight concern is if he sends any armies down through this path. I just need to kind of keep an eye on, if I do this, then I can see any trespasses. They don't often trespass, but they can do. And if you see that they're getting negative modifiers for trespassing, then you can kind of make a call that they might be sending armies down through their territory and trying to open up another front. I would like more influence. Faction-wide, more growth would be quite nice. Having 2 grandeur and 10 influence isn't amazing, but having -4 influence isn't massively worrying. I'm gonna spread messages of unity.
You require assistance?
That's right. Oh, hello.
Withdraw.
Oh, you sneaky little so and so. Oh, I didn't spot you at all. Oh, you cheeky. How long have you been hiding there?
Seek knowledge. For the king.
How long have you been hiding there, you cheeky little bugger? Ooh, you cheeky little beggar. I mean, thankfully we've got the thingy on Teclis which gives him ambush defense chance, because otherwise, oof, that could have been rough. I mean, we probably would have been fine, but This is definitely the better option. I genuinely didn't see Cetra there. I didn't see him move up. He must have been there for ages. Is he just sitting there? That's really weird. Oh well. We are awaiting our reinforcements as Hemorrhoid brings in the troops. Meanwhile, Cetra is rolling towards our lines. While that's happening, we've sent in Teclis and Frozen Turkey to take out the Casket of Souls. They've managed to get 2 of them. Interesting. We're going to send in Obama. Obama is going to get buffed to balls. He's got 944 weapon strength, which is quite a lot. Unfortunately, Cetra buggers off. He just makes a... He's off. He's gone. So poor old Obama has to... well, he's got several arrows lodged in his back. We can't be sure where that... We're all looking for the guy that did that. Could be anyone. Come on, Obama. Get in there. Hit him. Oh, good hit. A palpable hit. Unfortunately, he's getting run over. Never mind. Meanwhile... Teclis and Frozen Turkey have managed to take out the Casket of Souls very nicely. Good job there. We have Necropolis Knights in. They've actually got a lot of constructs. They've got 2 Sepulchral Stalkers. They've got Necropolis Knights. Necropolis Knights are really hard to get. I'm fairly sure you need a tier 4 building to get Necropolis Knights. The Halbards are definitely tier 5. And I think you get 1 Necropolis Knight for tier 4 and 2 for tier 5. So... interesting. Where are they getting all their constructs from? I'm fairly sure they don't have that many fucking cities. Are they getting a little boost? Well, never mind. Obama is kicking the shit out of Cetra. Backed up by Teclis there, of course. And Larry. Good old Larry. Lazar, as we like to call him. Some spears moving to intercept the Necropolis Knight. The Necropolis Knights are really... they've got very good... Look at that. Melee attack, melee defense, really good. Weapon strength is really, really high. They are very potent. Not to mention the Sepulchral Stalkers actually do a lot of damage to their missile shots, which technically aren't actually anti-large, but do a lot of damage to large targets. Frozen Turkey there took catastrophic damage from that. Teclis, Obama and Larry kill off the enemy Tomb Prince. So we drop a heal on the Frostheart Phoenix just to buoy him up a little bit. As we mop up the last of the survivors, with Cetra dead, of course. I mean, he was already dead, but you know what I mean. With Cetra defeated, just mopping up the last few holdouts. Well, we've buried Cetra the Imperishable back down where he belongs. I am going to take... I'm going to take the replenishment because I don't know what else we've got down there. Or up here.
Master of magic.
So we're going to be a little bit tentative. Let's control more charge bonus. Great. Sacred Incense and more speed. Okay, Scepter of Stability and the Keepers of the Flame and the Everqueen Court Guards, who are, of course, really, really good. Okay, let's upgrade you, because that will let us upgrade the gold mine. And... oh, I think I need to get an archive. Yeah, okay, we'll save and we'll get an archive, because I do think I probably need to get one to get my tech on. Bowmaster is... who the fuck are Fire Company? Sea Company? Wind Company? No idea what that goes like, doesn't matter. No, Vanguard, no, Skyma, no, Master Strategist is yes. Yes. I'm going to grab all of them. And then I want some more Sword Masters. Swordmasters and Sisters of Avalon. Let's go call them Sisters of Battle. Nope. The other one. Okay, let's get more weapon strength. Seeing as you're basically our guard, our bodyguard.
Hoeth's disciple.
You, right. This kind of makes sense. Dedicated to Vol is Dragon Princes. Kurnos is Vanguard deployment. I mean, seeing as you are a... What's your trait? Thinker. Right, yes. I'm going to go with Hoeth just because, you know, it's the magic one. And that just kind of makes sense for an Archmage. Just kind of makes sense for an Archmage. Do you, wait, because I know that the Dark Elves you just get a Prince or Princess, you don't get a Beast Lord-like character. Beastmaster. Where they are basically just better than the normal one. Because they've got skills that sort of boost those monster units, whereas the other guys just don't get special skill lines. They're just pretty bog standard because they came with the
You dabbled in sorcery and
with the
now
baseline. Hello, Kemri. You want a peace streak? I'm not surprised. You want to try and keep my territory, don't you? Well, that ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna box your ears. If they hadn't fallen off already, which they have, because you're a mummy, obviously. So yeah, but I'll box the place where your ears, I'll box your ear holes. What's left of them? Actually, no, I won't. I don't want to touch that.
By the gods.
Ugh. Probably will flake off anyway. Okay, I am going. We're just gonna lay into what's the Zetra here. Is Krokgar gonna? I mean, how much territory does Krokgar have? You're friends with whoever's there. You do not like those guys. You like the fact that we're beating them up, which is great. Also, I mean, there is this one. It does give some more money and research. I mean, if I can grab that, I will. Okay, let's retake this for, you know, us. Well, we already had, and now we've retaken. So we'll do that, and we were going to get an archive because I want the extra tech, so let's do that one. If we've got, what have we got? The Caverns of Sotek have got Garrison, Sotek's Trail's got that one, that's fine. You've still got 4 turns before you can do anything, that's fine. You are fine, you don't have anything to build there, and I suspect you probably are fine too. Yep, okay, well I guess we're saving the pennies then. Let's get more Spirit Leech. We've got Elven Trinkets. Yes, yes we do. Is there anyone who wants to do a deal?
Prince of Elfwine.
No? Zlatland may potentially give us an agreement. I'm not... I suspect at some point you might confederate, but you know what? I'm just a little bit nervous about you guys being there, and I don't want to end up at war with you. Even if you do have gemstones, that would actually be quite nice. But I'm going to just we're not gonna worry about that. It's not a priority, right? Really? You did the Rite of Awakening? Okay, we've got training dummies. We're going to advance. We're going to advance as far as possible. Put ourselves in a position to hit Tiatika next turn, although Krokgar's also moving in. If he takes Tiatika, that's fine. I'm not too worried about that, but I do need to make sure we do have a moving treaty thing. Can I not? Would I be in? I would be in range. I wonder if we can help him.
Magic in purest form.
I wonder if we can help him here. So basically, we can move it to it, and we're in range of Tiatika. And then if Krokgar comes in and attacks that, we'll be drawn in as reinforcements. But he'll look at that and realise that we're there as reinforcements. The problem with this is, I would like to try and reinforce the AI more often, but it does tend... You just kind of have to hope that the AI does it. They did do it, which is good. Don't think there's any point in fighting that, so we'll do that. And we'll take the influence. Thank you very much. And you've retaken that. That's fine. Now, what we could potentially do now is actually move up, potentially take the, what's the settlement up there, and then give it back to Krokhgar. And then maybe he'd be friends with us.
Who seeks me, treading lightly?
So let's move up here. Could we... Krokhgar. God damn it, Krokhgar. God damn it, Krokhgar. Come on, oh, you mother... Illyrian audacity. Which of our seats? Which one was it? This one. They've nicked my grandeur. And income from entertainment buildings. The absolute scallywags. Oh, cannot be allowed to stand. There must be repercussions. Quite what those repercussions will be, I don't know, but we'll work on it. I'm tempted to like sail over to these islands and take them over. I could send someone over there just to say hi. We do have... Hang on. We can't recruit a mage, but we... One day we will be able to. It's just not this day, because I blew all my money on building stuff. Which is fine. Actually, you know what I should do? I should get the Withering. Because that reduces armor. And if our missile attacks don't have armor piercing, then obviously the less armor someone has, the more damage we do. So, it makes sense to reduce their armor, right?
Knowledge is power. Orders?
Can we reach that this turn? We can! Lovely. Now we'll bring Hemorrhoid up to help out. Because obviously a little bit of experience never hurt anyone.
ASUS sorcerer.
Let's bring you up.
Attack. My powers are needed here.
You know what? I will loot and occupy this because I don't care about it.
Defender of truth.
We can instantly just give you the Golden Tower, get a military alliance and some money. There we go, finally. I mean, the one way to everyone's heart is giving them a settlement. Oh, they love that shit, don't they? Can build an outpost in Temple of Skulls? Build an outpost, oh, Skaven Plague. Down with that. Down with that. Let's go with Earthblood. Right. Okay, we've also got Orion. He is kind of just generally chill with everyone. I wonder if we can get him on board. That's quite a lot of money. But what we could do is we could do intrigue at the court. Now, the only slight issue might be if one of the lizardmen decides to, you know, try and murder them. I'm just going to hope that doesn't happen. Plus 40. It's a big one. It's a big one. All right, let's see how that pans out. You know, we'll play it cool. Yeah, we could be friends with you, I guess, or we couldn't. Yeah, it could go either way. That kind of thing. Right, we got the Archivist is finished in one turn, which means we then get military advancements. 2, which means better stuff for just everyone, which is great, and we're also finished there in one turn as well. Oh, it's all coming together, isn't it? Now I just have to decide what I want to do next. So I'm tempted to go over to the islands and potentially try and take them over. What's our options? We should go and see what's happening in Lustria. We've kind of got a really nice position here, and we're kind of surrounded by people who don't hate us. Which is nice. Right, let's first things first. We'll grab that. Then, Where do we get more sword masters from? No, seriously, where do we get more sword masters from here? Oh, there we go. It's the second level of that. We could build that there, and then we could get the second rank. That's an option. I would like more Sisters of Avalon, though, so maybe if we upgrade that to start off with. We're going to keep this fairly clear, just because, I mean, I could get spices, but I think getting some better units is very high up our things to do at the moment. Right, we don't want to trespass. That's important. I mean, unless obviously it's... Oh, hang on.
Your orders are foolish.
It's not that bad. Okay, you're going to give me a trade agreement and a non-aggression pact. I'm hoping that will then increase your relations with other races, other factions. Alternatively, we could get squishy, intolerable. I mean, I need someone. You'll do. I'm going to call you Sully. And Sully's job effectively is just to go and... You can go and secure influence, can't you? Yes, generate 3 influence per turn for 5 turns. Lovely. That's the kind of shit we want to do. Good. Right, so you get a move on over there. You are fine. We want to save some more money. Make more money. We've got some gold mines getting on. Oh, it's all coming together. I mean, I guess if you guys are fairly chill, we could do that. That might make other Lizardmen factions come on side. Considering we're surrounded by the buggers, kind of want to keep them on side if I can. Desperately. So we could then grab one of these seats when we get the option. +1 influence per turn for each council fee. Okay, we don't have many of those. We don't have many of those either. Grandeur gain per turn +5. That sounds pretty good. That's kind. If we could aim for that, sort of mop this up. I might even give it to Tic-Tac-Toe, just to keep him off my back. Easy come, easy go. Oh, okay. You've got 2 armies there. Let's go and hide in the... Let's go hide in the trees. See if we can lure you in. Well, you can forbid it all you like, mate. Gonna give it a punt anyway. It does give you more grandeur. I'm really tempted. Does this give you grandeur? No, it just makes it cheaper. I am very tempted. I am very tempted to grab that. Fuck it, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. It's happening. It's happening. Just blow them on it. Well, with any luck, we'll get more money when we kill these guys. Right, precise fletching is just more ammunition and missile strength. You can't go wrong with that. That's an obvious one.
You dabbled in sorcery and now you pay the eternal price. Fools.
I mean, in fairness, Cetra didn't dabble. Well, he did kind of dabble in sorcery, but not very much. Like, he himself just wanted to live forever. That's all. He didn't raise himself. He just allowed... he's just sort of started the process, kicked it off. He had to wait a long time for that to, to realistically pay off. It took a long time.
Your word is my command.
Oh, that's a lot of bony boys. That is a lot of bony boys. But we're gonna go for it.
Trained by the White Tower.
We're gonna go for it. Right, let's move you in. Attack. Oh, it's a big old ruck. Devil Legionnaire, I don't like that. Right, they've only got a couple of long-range units, but they've got a lot of constructs. More constructs than I really thought they would have this early on. Like Necropolis Knights particularly are an absolute bastard to get this early on. It takes ages. So I'm very surprised to see multiple units of them. 4, in fact. They've got 4 units of Necropolis Knights. How the fuck have they done that? That's bonkers. Why couldn't they have given Teclis Comet of Cassandora another nuke spell? Because he only gets Chain Lightning, which is fine, but it's a vortex, and it just... It's not... I mean, you know, it does okay. It does alright. It just... I want something with a little bit more punch, that's all. A little bit more punch. I mean, we have managed to take out quite a chunk of the Screaming Skull Catapult using Flock of Doom. I mean, Flock of Doom's fine. It's just a gentle, does damage. It's like being eroded by the sea. It's going to do damage, but it's going to take a little while. It'll get there as we dodge backwards and forwards. But I mean, Teclis has already got 28 kills. He's already got 1,200 damage dealt. As gold, our forces are hiding down. Well, I say hiding. They are arrayed for battle at the bottom of the hill down here. And we're waiting for the reinforcements to arrive. Old Hemorrhoids bringing in the rest of her troops. And then we've got some reinforcements coming in from the enemy as well, with a lot of constructs. Like a shit ton of constructs. Like more than you would expect. Maybe it's legitimate. But I reckon they would need at least 2 settlements at tier 5 already, and I don't think they could have managed that. Even the AI can't manage tier 5 by this point. Or maybe they can. Our reinforcements arriving and pulling up on our left flank there. Do have a lot of Sepulchral Stalker. The Stalkers do have some really good missile attacks, and while their stats may not look amazing, they do have a 18 bonus first large. Plus they have charge reflection, which means they are very good at defending your flank from enemy cavalry and monsters. If they're going to throw monsters at you, throw Sepulchral Stalkers at them. The Stalkers will win most of the time. They are just a very good, solid unit. And then the Necropolis Knights are just really good. I mean, their stats... They've got loads of armor, they've got loads of melee attack, melee defense, and weapon strength. Not to mention charge bonus. They are just they are a fantastic unit. And the Halbards, they're even better. And they're cavalry hunters. You want to hunt down some enemy cavalry? Necropolis Knights with Halbard will just absolutely annihilate them. Sepulchral Stalkers taking a lot of damage as they advance in. Weathering it fairly well, but starting to crumble. Teclis is continuing to fly up and down the line, dropping Chain Lightning and Flocks of Doom. It's almost up to 2,000 damage dealt as gold there. And then in the trees, we do have Necropolis Knights being hunted by the Pure Main Company. Rangers. We've also got the War Lions of Trace and the Heralds of the Wind in here. So this is a complete clusterfuck. But we've managed to bog down the Necropolis Knights, which is not what they want. They want to be able to have the chance to escape and cycle charge and all that kind of stuff, and they're just not getting it. The Kepra Guard are very nasty and smashing into Scions of Mathlan. The Scions do have a lot of melee defense and armor, but the Kepra Guards are, well, very nasty. Some of the units managed to crash into our line. That has stopped the Lothern Sea Guard from firing. Particularly because the units like these Necropolis Knights, who are very nasty. We've thrown in the Frozen Turkey just to try and slow them down a bit, debuff them a little bit, and that's out. It's working quite well. Bringing the Swordmasters of Hoth. Is it Hoth? 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 I think it's Hoth. Hoth would have no E, but maybe the E's silent, in which case it is Hoth. Who knows? So they are moving in to help knock out the units on the right flank here. We've got the enemy reinforcements pouring in. They didn't wait, despite the fact that we didn't really have the range on them. We had some casters that were causing them some annoyance, but they really should have waited for their reinforcements to arrive. It did say Pyrrhic victory, however, I'm not really sure what the Order Resolve was smoking. As we finish up the units on the right flank, that is going to free up more of our units, then concentrate on the units in the centre. We are bolstering the centre right with Teclis, who is actually quite a nasty character. His stats are not bad. More Necropolis Knights. They do have a lot of Necropolis Knights. Like a lot of Necropolis Knights. And, I mean, the Sepulchral Stalkers, they do have a lot of them as well, but the Sepulchral Stalkers are easy to get. I'm just surprised by the Necropolis Knights, because again, fairly sure Tier 4 or 5 settlement is required. Poor old Hemorrhoid gets pulled out of position and ends up surrounded by constructs. Again, the constructs are the nasty parts of the Tomb King's armies. The skeletons themselves are pretty sacrificial. The Temple Guard aren't... Is it Temple Guard? Tomb Guard? Crypt Guards? Tomb Guards. Is it Tomb Guards? It's Tomb Guard. Tomb Guard... The Tomb Guard are quite tanky, but their armour's not great, and their stats in general are not amazing. It's the constructs that win for the Tomb Kings. And they are bringing a lot of constructs to the table. No wonder Cetra's doing so well for himself. The enemy lord is dispatched by Obama, who's been hunting down enemy commanders left, right and centre. Unfortunately, he's only got little legs, so he does have to go running after them. And while our front line definitely has taken some damage, the enemy army has taken significantly more, with them only being able to field 750 guys out of their starting total of 2,500, which means we've done an absolute number on them, and it looks like the enemy army is beginning to disintegrate. Well, I don't know where he got bloody 4 Necropolis Knights from, but we're putting a stop to that right bloody now. How many settlements does he... Hang on, how many settlements does he have? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm interested in you.
Gave me his sword.
You've only got 8 settlements. That's not that many. I'm very surprised that you can pile that many constructs into me. Very surprised. And a little bit suspicious. Okay, let's get the Greater Grove. We do want the extra... How much growth do we have? 207, which is fine. That's not a bad amount of growth. And there's Sully. I bloody should hope so. You're useless otherwise. I do like the influence thing, where you kind of have this resource that you can spend to make your heroes better. And I wish that there's some mechanics in this game. I just think if you just use this for everything, it would work really well. Like, I really like the Dark Elf name mechanic. But I think that's mostly because a lot of the names give some actually good bonuses, and I think that's something that's missing from a lot of your generals are very... They're very cookie cutter, aren't they? And it would be nice if they had a little bit of personality themselves. Because I think that's something that previous incarnations of Total War got. I just remember playing Medieval 2 and you know, having your star generals, right, the guys that had been on your campaign, and the list of their traits was huge, and it gave them loads of different bonuses and stuff, and that was always really fun, and it made them really characterful. But to be honest, most of your characters tend to get the same traits, so it's not particularly interesting.
Magic in purest form. We need
Display siege. What do you have? Got the Ushabti. You got defences.
They will suffer the might
You would
of
do.
Zachary.
Okay, we are going to loot and occupy.
Is always required.
Oh, is that Cetra? I didn't even realise. Just pop Cetra again.
Limitless talent.
Yes. Okay, so I'm wondering. Sure. If I give you Sun Tree, great. Yeah, you will give me a. There we go. There we go. Right. Okay. Okay. Now it's happening. Now it's happening. Okay, so what I want to do is try and get... That's not what I wanted. It's that one. It feels like a bit of a waste, but I just need to make sure that... Nope, I need 18 to do that. I just need to make sure that the lizard men don't go and kill the wood elves while I'm trying to get them on side.
Master of magic.
Free chain lightning. Does chain lightning have a... Hang on. Does chain lightning have an overcast, or is it just... You just don't have it? Do you just not... You just don't have an overcast? Chain lightning is just chain lightning. It doesn't have an overcast. Just 14 winds of magic. Which costs... How much does this cost? 8. That's
As I expected.
Well, indeed. You can be a mentor. Oh, a little bit of extra ward save wouldn't go amiss. Wait. I want Flames of the Phoenix, don't I? I kept forgetting. And now I haven't forgotten. Now I've got it. There we go. That'll come in handy. It's a shame it doesn't give us a spell, rather just... I mean, it's nice to have the bonus bindy thing, but... The bounds. But I would actually really like if I had the actual spell, so I could just blow some winds of magic on it. God, we've got pretty much everything, haven't we? Oh no, actually, change my mind. Let's get the withering, because that's... Yeah, we were talking about that might be useful. So let's do that.
Trained by the White Tower.
Hemorrhoid is going to get absolute control. And I might give you the speed of a Surian as well. I didn't realise you could have a moon dragon.
You must restore order.
I am restoring order. It's getting better. Okay, we'll blow our wad on that. You are fine. You will upgrade some bits here, just to sort of, you know, tick the growth along. Do we have any quest battles to do? Did I do all the quest battles? I feel like I did all the quest battles. Fly of arrow, treasure. Doesn't matter. Right, okay, fine. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Can we? Is there anyone that will sign in? Sign on. The Cult of Sigma.
By Sigma's will, come in peace.
Give me some cash.
It is done.
Thank you. Get you on side. I mean, if the lizard men decide to take a pop at them, then obviously we'll go along with it. But if we can just make friends, if we can bring people, we can bring together scaly and normal human, and potentially even short human, because Ironbrow's Expedition's actually got all that stuff. How are you? Do you?
Greetings. What do you require of Karakazul?
I see. They are not fans. Well, might be killing some dwarves then. Okay, let's begin heading north.
Making camp.
We got right. Have an income of at least 6,000. Okay. I mean, that's not outside the realms of possibility. It could happen. Okay, we've got a gold mine. You're building there. We could upgrade you. Basically upgrade the growth building. Make growth betterer. Excellent. Right. So we're going to head north into the desert. What do we actually need to do to win? I wasn't paying attention. Right, we killed all of them. We need 30 settlements. Okay, that's fine. So we need 6 of the following. Fortress of Dawn, which we've got. The Tower, right, the Tower of Sun and the Stars are over there. So is Tor Alestor. So that would be 4. Then we've got Grunty Mingle, Citadel of Dusk, the Star Tower, the Great Turtle Isle, and Arnheim. Arnheim is quite far away, so that's probably not going to be it. I think we need to go over to these islands, and we need to say hello to the elves over here. I think that's the option. And otherwise, I think we're just going to go and take Khemri out and see if we can walk the tightrope of diplomacy in the Southlands here, because I suspect that it's going to kick off sooner or later, but that's going to have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.